Welcome to Naples, Florida, the Paradise Coast. We are thrilled to be with you on CBS Sports Network, the 2016 Flyboard World Cup Championships, brought to you by Zapata Racing. We are here at Sugden Regional Park. I'm Tom James, alongside flyboard expert Stefan Denise and competitor Jordan Wayment. We've got an incredible bracket, gentlemen, to look at with a lot of very talented guys. Let's take a look at the top seed, all the way up at the top of the bracket. Rippy could go all the way.
Yeah, Damon's been training really hard. He's been flying in China every day. I know he's been really looking forward to taking the championship, and he's been training a lot to do this.
Stefan, down at the bottom, the number 2 seed, a guy who is on his game right now, Suksan Tongthai from Thailand.
One of the best riders in the world for the Kingdom of Thailand. 2 times world champion in 2013 in Doha, in 2014 in Dubai. One of my favorites is like a cat. You're going to see that.
Let's take a look at the rules. 32 pro contestants. Each gets a 2-minute run until the finals, where you get 4 minutes. Each judge will cover these categories: technicity, variety, showmanship, and energy. And disqualifications happen when your personal watercraft goes outside the perimeter. The first time, it's a warning. The second time, you're eliminated. Or if your watercraft flips, you're disqualified. The first of 4 quarterfinal showdowns, in the top seed, Damon Rippey, ready to take on the 8th seed, Cooper Riggs. And here is Riggs taking flight. What can you tell me about this guy?
Well, I've seen him in the World Cup in Doha, Qatar, where I believe he placed second in that, right,
Exactly,
Stefan?
yeah. He finished second and third during the World Cup 2015 in Dubai.
Yeah, so he's a very, very good rider, very skilled.
Bing!
And a triple backflip right there, right off the bat for Riggs. He's come close to the World Cup title, as you said, a couple of times. A 2nd place finish, a 3rd place finish. He wants to bring the whole thing home this time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's his trick that he invented. That's the infinity flip. He's flipping on both sides of the hose. Very technical trick, and he's the one that created it.
Really nice layout and a backflip right after that. He's from Miami too.
Riggs says he doesn't train regularly. He likes it so that he doesn't have a set routine. He likes to fly by the seat of his pants.
Yeah, it's exactly the freestyle guy, you know?
Totally freestyle.
He's not a competitor. He's here to enjoy, and we really like this. But look at that, really good level.
There it is again, the
Another
infinity
one.
flip. Oh, going back.
Riggs hits the water. How will the judges view the infinity flip? But then he hit the water. How will they look at that?
Yeah, he was trying to take it to the next step with a universal flip, and that's going back to the original first, like he did on the first flip, but he did hit the water pretty hard, so I think he will get some points stalked off of that.
Well, that's followed right up by a slalom and another double back.
Yeah, he's a very skilled rider. Just like Stefan said, he just likes to go out there and have fun, and you can see that right now.
Crazy, it's kind of side flip. Wow.
Yeah, underneath the hose, it's awesome.
Riggs has been at it for 3 years. Likes the competition, but just loves the craft. As he motions to the judges with a thumbs up.
You see, he's disappointed. You want to ride more.
He says, yeah, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, I'm not done. I want to show you.
Yeah, that's one thing about this sport. When you start flying, you don't ever want to come down. It's very addicting.
Damon Rippey enters the zone and is ready for his qualifying run as he takes on Cooper Riggs, trying to better what Riggs just did.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think this competition is going to be Damon Rippey, and we'll just have to see what he does from here.
Look at that. Look at how fast he can go. He's one of the best riders in the world. Look at the double backflip. It looks like it's only one back. It's so fast. He can do everything. He creates a lot of tricks.
He flies very high when he does all of his tricks.
He's 2 times North American champion. He finished 3rd and 4th during the last
Loves
World Cup.
Loves the 1080 double. Thread the needle is what he calls it.
Yeah, the third needle, it's not easy. You do a backflip and after you have to dive inside the loop. It's quite dangerous.
There you go, triple backflip done right there, very well executed.
Amazing double backflip and then the spin.
And always 100% control. Look at him.
Rippey has brought a lot of exposure to this sport. He was on America's Got Talent season 10, showing off the flyboard.
Yeah, that was really good. A big event for the flyboard. Help us get some exposure.
They called him the cute flyboarder.
From Colorado, lives in China right now.
Yeah, he's in China with us for a few months now. He's performing show every day, 2 shows a day, and he's one of the best performers over there. And he loves to live in China, and he's going back pretty soon. Triple, another one.
A very tight triple, very fast.
Incredible performance right here from Damon Rippey. You're seeing it all from him. So athletic, ever the showman, and he's got every single move in the book, guys.
Wow. So fast, so close from the holes.
And there's the whistle. 10 seconds. He didn't miss much there. Let's take a look at what the judges have to say. And it looks like it's unanimous. Damon Rippey is moving on to the next round. That's right. And Mackenzie's got both competitors down on the dock.
All right, Damon, it was a unanimous vote across the board. And I know you're very familiar with these type of competitions. What's the key to pacing yourself throughout this tournament?
You know, I'm not too great at pacing myself. Get kind of out of breath, but you just try to do your best, you know? You just try to go up and rip it the best you can.
All right,
That's what I try to do.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Take a look at another quarterfinal matchup. Steve Palma, he's the 21st seed against the 29th seed, Hussein Ibrahim. The next quarterfinal, one of the faces of this sport, Hussein Ibadi from the Maldives Islands, known for the hair and the incredible tricks, guys.
Here we go with the flyboard Rasta. One of the most coolest guy in the flyboard family.
During the quarterfinals, he had a face-off with Sonny Bean. He got a rematch with him at the European Championships, where he beat Sonny Bean to be here in the semifinal or to the quarterfinals.
It was a big surprise, and he did it very well.
Hussein seeded number 29 coming into the competition. He is a fan favorite, no question about it. Everybody wants hair like that, right?
Yeah, I want it too, but I think it's impossible for me now. Yeah, we got so many pictures of him doing the backflip with the hair like this.
Do you think that affects him in any way, positively or negatively, with his tricks?
Not at all. He was born like this.
Yeah, I think
it's fun for him to play with this.
Doesn't get in the way or anything.
Yeah, I think he's been flying with long hair for so long it doesn't even bother him.
And there's a backflip. Hussein, very much like Rippey, a showman.
Watch him, because for sure he's going to make the triple backflip too.
Finished third place in the first European Flyboard World Championship.
Yes. This summer in France.
Very nice combo put together right there.
A big star in the Maldives Islands in the Indian Ocean.
He was a professional soccer player before. So a lot of power on the legs.
Already bringing a lot of fitness to a new sport for him.
Here we go for the triple, maybe 1, 2. I know you're gonna make it.
He says he loves the double backflip, the Superman backflip double. And Hussein Ibadi beckons to the bleachers. Steve Palma takes flight in his quarterfinal run. Can he outdo Hussein?
I believe he can. He had a lot of work to get here. The battle he had before he got to the quarterfinals, the judges had to do a lot of review on both of the battles because they were so close. He's such a competitive rider.
Palma and Hussein, both of these guys seeded in the 20s, not favorites coming into this event, but they have made it all the way to the quarterfinals, and there's a dolphin dive from Palma.
And they are really good friends too. They spent like 4 months together in Maldives Island to train together. We've seen just before his run, Steve gave a big hug to us, and they're really, really good friends. And look at that, Steve, we call him the flight captain.
Most of these guys get along with each other. Of course, once they hit the water, though, it's all competition.
Yeah, at the beginning when they have the riders briefing before, we're all friends and family, but then once they start calling out the orders, it gets real. The nerves kick in.
Palma was second at the European Flyboard Championships in 2016.
And number 8 during the last World Cup 2015 because he got disqualified.
Look at these moves.
That's one thing that really separates Steve from all the other from the competitors is he's really fast and he keeps going and going and going and always throwing different combinations.
I think it's out of the zone now. You need to go back.
Hits the water, so it's very close to the zone. You got to be within those buoys. What are the judges going to say about that?
You know, if they start their trick outside of the buoys, and they'll deduct them some points, or if they land out of the course, they will also deduct points as well.
As we talked about, it's really not all about tricks with this. It's also about how clean they are in their competition. How clean do you think he has been so far?
You know, at the start of the run, he started really well, started clean, but once again, these rounds are so long, they get fatigued and start hitting the water a little bit.
For a berth in the semifinals, it's going to be Palma or Hussein. We'll see what the judges say. And here are the results. A couple for Steve. There's one for Hussein. Hussein and Steve to break the tie. And Steve Palma is the winner, and he is moving on. Mackenzie down on the dock.
Steve, you're moving on, but it was a really close call for the judges. But what was it like going up against your best friend? Because I saw Hussein cheering for you here on the dock.
Yeah, but you know, we train all the time together, and he's my brother, you know. It's difficult, you know, but yeah, he's the fly king, you know, from Maldives. Hussein Ibrahim.
All right, thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Coming up next, the other two quarterfinal matchups, and don't move. You're not going to believe a big surprise we have coming up.